It's Jordan Klepper with another episode of Klepper's Corner. Let's get straight into it with Donald Trump. Trump has been holding disastrous rally after disastrous rally. Let's take a look at some of the most eye-catching moments from what I assume are only the most presidential speeches of our times.
Imagine there is no, and I say it all the time, if you wanted to do a movie on some of these people that you're going to be looking at in 2 minutes, if you wanted to do a movie, there's no actor in Hollywood that could play the role. There's nobody that could do it. These actors, you know, they're a little bit shaky. They can't play the role. They'll bring in a big actor and you look, you say, oh, he's got no muscle content. He's got no muscle. We need a little muscle. Then they bring in another one, but he's got a weak face. He looks weak. Now, these guys have the whole package, unfortunately for our country. I watched one of them shouting at a judge, I kill you. I kill you when I get out, I kill you. And, you know, the judge is like, oh, he's never heard this stuff. And even the guards, you know, they want to look for a new job themselves. I kill you.
It sounds like someone hasn't taken their meds yet, and are you ready for your pudding, Grandpa? Trump rambles like it's nobody's business. I was almost expecting him to go on a tirade about corn pop. Or how about this one, where Trump effectively suggests that the U.S. should consider the purge?
Out that the 950 is a misnomer because you can steal whatever you want, you can go way above. But you'd see, originally you saw kids walk in with calculators. They were calculating. They didn't want to go over the $950. They're standing with calculators, adding it up. You know, these are smart people. They're not so stupid, but they have to be taught. Now, if you had one really violent day, like a guy like Mike Kelly, put him in charge, Congressman Kelly, put him in charge for one day. Mike, would you say, he's right here, he's a great congressman. Would you say, Mike, that if you were in charge, you would say, oh, please, don't touch them. Don't touch them. Let them rob your store. All these stores go out of business, right? They don't pay rent. Then the city doesn't have money. It's a chain of events. It's so bad. One rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out, and it will end immediately. End immediately. You know, it'll end immediately.
First, it was Silence of the Lambs, and now it's the Purge. Who keeps letting Donald watch all these movies? You're giving him too many ideas. Next thing you know, he'll be urging people to look for the Infinity Stones. How can anyone hear this and not go, has this man gone mad? Or is this just perfectibly acceptable now?
Today's border is 20 times worse than it was in 2016. 2016 was like a great day for this border. 2016, I fixed it. I built hundreds of miles of wall.
So you're telling me that you fixed the border in 2016. Dementia Dawn strikes again. You weren't even president until 2017, and Mexico certainly did not pay for it.
A lot of people don't give. I know a lot about overtime. I'd hated to give overtime. I hated it. I'd get other people, I shouldn't say this, but I'd get other people in, I wouldn't pay. I hated.
Because nothing says party of the working class than the billionaire head of said party saying that he hated paying overtime, and then in the same breath saying sometimes he refused to pay overtime.
Joe Biden became mentally impaired. Kamala was born that way. Okay. She was born that way. And if you think about it, only a mentally disabled person could have allowed this to happen to our country. Anybody would know this.
Mentally impaired? Sounds like projection coming from Donald, the head of the Republican Party, a person who claims to be a man of God, openly mocking his opponent by calling them mentally disabled, and his crowd claps and cheers. We can all disagree politically while being respectful. But insulting one another, especially like this, is unacceptable. So I'm Jordan Klepper. This was Klepper's Corner. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. If you disliked it, leave a dislike and a hate comment. Thank you for your time. Have a good one, folks.